Hello and welcome. Today I have with me Thomas Pak called the Arctic Gaming Experience 2022 champion. Hello, and well, we actually had to reschedule this interview because you found out on the day we were supposed to talk that you have COVID. So tell us, how are you feeling and how are you like overall generally too?
Feeling a lot better. I think on the day that we were meant to shoot, it's horrendous. I felt exhausted. I was meant to study all day and that barely happened. And then I think by the evening I was a lot better, but I just couldn't really think. And so it took a couple of days to get that out of me. And then I think the weekend of just doing nothing really just helped out. And then yeah, today got the negative result. Otherwise, all other things are going all right. Back to normal after Norway. It's weird going from a week away to then coming back to straight back into normal life and feeling unwell. It hits you hard, but yeah, not too bad at the moment.
Great hearing that you're feeling better. And well, we could see you tweeting lately about the event. And you seemed very happy with the results. Were you aiming for a win since the beginning or had different expectations for yourself?
I think my expectations changed drastically during the event. From day one, I sort of went out there thinking, it'd be nice to not come last. If I could somehow get, a four-figure payout from the tournament, it would have been great. I sort of had to like try and get that out of my head at the start and thought, oh God, this really couldn't be likely. And then the weather out there in Norway was pretty rough, so we could practice if we wanted to. A few of the players had already trained on the first couple of nights, I heard. So I was thinking, crikey, these guys are really going to be ready on the weekend. And so when it came to Wednesday and Thursday, when everything sort of like it was raining really bad, and then all our events were sort of cancelled in the day, everyone just practiced. So I thought, well, might as well give it a go. And then I think one of the days I spent 6 to 7 hours just straight up practicing all day. I focused so hard. Like in the evening, I went back to my room with spam, and my God, I was absolutely dead to the world. I was so tired from practicing. I put so much energy into getting to know the maps a lot better. I think by the end of the day, I was point 0.1 from all the world records, so I felt comfortable with where I was at. So I thought, well, top 8 could be doable now. And then the tournament came, managed to win 2 matches, come second in 2 matches, and I was, I think, third in the seed. Yeah, third in the after the group standings. I thought, wow, okay, we're now in top 8. I came second in the seeding, so I thought, well, could make final 4 if I have a good match. And then yeah, my buddy Coco somehow helped me out big time in my semi-final, and lo and behold, I was in the final, and I had a call with my girlfriend just before, and I was telling her about it. I thought, I could go for the win. You never know, might get lucky, might have a good final. And then I said it on stage as well, and saying to everyone before the final, I thought I was just sort of making up the numbers because these guys have been amazing all tournament, and then sort of just had the match of my life in the final on these tracks. Like it just sort of all went well. So yeah, basically expectations went from as low as they could be to maybe a possibility of just being up here. But yeah, it was one hell of a week, put it that way.
To be honest, the playoffs a little caught me off guard because the group stage didn't really felt to me like it was really contested. There was a set group of players that were winning most of the matches, coming second, and then coming into the playoffs, it really drastically changed into the most evened out matches I have ever saw. And do you feel like that was the case? And why do you think that was?
I think everyone in the top 8 had had a day to sort of think, right, what went wrong, what went right, where can we get better. We had a good 2 to 3 hour warm up for our matches. At least the first semi-final did. I think the second semi-final had the same amount of time as well, and if not more, because there was 2 hour gap between the matches. So we all could just sort of iron out the mistakes, improve on the tracks, and we all knew where everyone was good at. I mean, I was in a match with Tween, so he was good everywhere. I knew Massa could put out times, and then I also knew Coco could be strong when he wanted to be because he beat Binks in the group stages. So I thought, wow, we've got one hell of a match potentially. And I think it just at that point you've because I think partly the prize pool has a good is factored in because we all had a good chunk from it. If you lost your match, you still had a good payout, and if you won your match, you didn't go crazily higher, but it was more prestigious to go further. So I think,
Hmm.
yeah, everyone was a bit more relaxed in the finals and could just play their game. And yeah, I mean, the matches, the maps themselves aren't that tricky, and so you could have those close rounds. And I think that also played a huge role in the matches themselves as well. And yeah, it just helped that well, each player could win rounds. It wasn't just one or two winning rounds. It was everybody in the match could win a round and did win rounds on each track, which meant it that the players that got off to a good start didn't get away, so to say.
Like, to be honest, the level of gameplay we're witnessing this year is like out of this world. I mean, TMGL finals, World Cup, ZRT, and now Arctic Gaming Experience. Do you feel like it got tougher this year to win anything, or to you was it always like this?
That's a tough one. I think this year has really ramped up the possibilities with what's been going on. Sort of everyone's peaking.
Hmm.
Like the amount of PBs you're seeing done in matches now is it is kind of crazy. I think before I felt like I was someone that could do the PBs in matches. Now I'm seeing everyone do them. I'm seeing Massa do them. I'm seeing Binks do them. I'm seeing obviously Mudder. I'm seeing Carl even get close to his PBs in tracks like on the tracks now. And obviously with the World Cup you had Mime out there doing these ridiculous times. And so you got all these guys just now really stepping up. I think being able to practice more helps, but also I don't know. I just feel everyone's just on it lately. This year has
Hmm.
just been one where they've all just everything's just clicking. And I mean, it's really nice to see that. Yeah, everyone is really ramping up, and it is getting harder to win these competitions. I feel like I feel like I still have the ability to get to top four situations. But yeah, to win anything is a bit of a joke at the moment. It's very difficult,
Hmm.
as it should be. I mean, you shouldn't just have it easy all the time,
Yeah, and
like Cardiff World Cup.
in the
But
end, and in the end, you have won. Was winning like your main motivation to participate in this event? I mean, you were one of the first players to get announced that they are invited. What was the selling point for you?
to spend a week in Norway with two of my best mates, and also I think since the World Cup, it was more of a goal to see everyone again because we had a good vibe at the World Cup, and it was just like it was just quite short. So to have a week away with everyone and to see Spam again, to see Card again, I think it was great just to have that ability just to chill out with the guys for a week rather than
Hmm.
you go to France and you're just there for the tournament and you sort of do nothing else. So to be able to explore the north of Norway for a little bit made this so much nicer for me. And I thought it'd be a nice way to end off the season, to have like a week's holiday, so say, and chill out. No way, no in hell that I thought I was going to win this tournament, but to win it, I mean, it meant a lot. When I did, so many emotions went through my head. I was at my I was just I've never cheered like that winning a tournament before,
Hmm.
and when I sat back down after, like, oh, I nearly had tears in my eyes. It's crazy. Like I was just so happy to win. I could see Turbo on the side filming me. I saw Bren come around the corner, and Bren was like, "Yeah, I told you this would happen. I told you this." I was like, "This is mental. What is going on right now?" I couldn't believe it. When I was standing up, I saw straight away Tim in the crowd cheering. I was like, this is a joke." Couldn't believe it. And then also I looked over to the side. I saw Binks clapping, and I saw Carl looked over to me. So it was a wicked moment, and yeah, didn't expect it at all.
Hmm.
But I guess having no expectation was something that was good for me because I've put so much pressure on myself lately. with these tournaments to think I should be at the top, I should be doing all these good things. So coming into this one with literally no expectation, yeah, it was great, to be honest, for the mental game.
Do you feel like you're on the brink of burning out?
No. I mean, I burn out every TMGL season, and then I stop playing for a month. So I'm never really near burnout. Only during competitions I'm near
All right.
burnout. At the moment, I'm all good. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really touch the game. I need to stream a little bit, which I will try and get going. But yeah, I don't play the game in between too often. I don't play a couple of days that regularly,
Mm-hmm.
as many people know.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, burnout isn't there. I just enjoy it. I enjoy competition, and I love the competition in the game. Um, so that's what keeps me going, and that's what I love about it. Carrying on doing all these events, which is fun to me.
A big part of this event, like I could notice, like were the kids. They were like in like every third post of the event, either being coached, getting autographs, um, or cheering you during the matches. Would you say you're good with kids? Like how was working with them for you?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know if I'm good with kids. I could. Some people were really good there. The guy the name I think his name is Breaker TM, the guy I
Mm-hmm.
was helping. At least that's how I'm remembering him. But everyone called him Eric from the fans. Like it was weird. But yeah, no, he I was helping him. Um, Pretty decent for someone that really doesn't play the game much. At 14. So yeah, I thought it was good to like show these kids how to do the game. They all found it fun. And yeah, like it's crazy. They're in such like a also like a remote part of Norway. So this kind of event is sort of unheard of. So us coming in, I guess they literally thought we were sort of celebrities going out there,
Yeah, I
or
mean,
like these big names, and it was insane how much support that they were giving to all of us,
yeah, that's
which made it
something
even more nice.
that's something that like I wanted to ask you too about. I mean, you guys talking about the players, of course, were portrayed in Norwegian media and in social medias as like superstars coming into this small town, and it looked that you guys were treated like that mainly because of the kids like running you over for the autographs. Did you feel like a superstar while being there?
I just it just felt like we were well treated. It was nice, like well, from the kids' point of view, I think yeah, they were like, yeah, you're superstars. But from all the helpers, they were just really accommodating, really nice.
Mm-hmm.
They really helped us get around the towns there, and they were just so what's the word? Well, I mean, welcoming in general, but they sort of just let us do sort of what we wanted to do. We were all very polite to them for helping us out, and they sort of just respected us really nicely and just yeah, let us do our thing, but also we gave it back in a nice way of yeah, we were just super grateful for everything they were doing, and I think they liked and appreciated that we were so like respectful in that way, which I think added to the whole event in
Yeah.
that sense
Mm-hmm.
that they were just super nice people. It was crazy. It actually was so crazy out there how good it was.
Yeah, I've heard that the players are already forming a line for the next edition. I'm assuming you are also in this queue. But what would you change about this event? Like, is there anything you would like to be different, or is there anything you would like to do but didn't get the chance to do this time?
Oh, I want to see the glacier. Honestly, I was a day late, and so I missed the glacier
Oh.
day, which was the most sunny day. So I need to do that next time. Um, Maybe no bad weather. That would be a good
Hmm.
thing. I mean, they can't control it, but no bad weather. Um, what else could we do? Because I think 16 players, perfect. Don't need to change it at all. No, I mean, I feel like everything worked. There's not really much else you can sort of yeah, I can't think of anything else really. It was such a good event. I'd have to have a long think about if there's anything to improve, but I mean the competition moves so smoothly. The training facility where we went to was literally a 15-minute walk from the camp, and it was good PCs. Uh, Nothing went really wrong. Yeah, no, loved it.
That's
Couldn't
great.
I couldn't say anything more really than how good it was. Just a shame it was terrible weather, but I mean that worked in my favor so well. So yeah, I mean I'm not gonna say anything bad about that.
Oh yeah, great. Happy to hear that. Well, thank you for the interview. Do you have any short message for your fans, the viewers?
And well, just thanks for supporting, and yeah, continue to watch these great interviews that you put out. Yeah, thank you for asking me the good questions, and thank you for yeah letting me come on.
Thank you for coming. And to all the viewers, you can find all the links to Pack's socials, as always, in the description. Thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed, I invite you to leave a like and subscribe for more interviews in the future. Thank you very much.